Deeply personal story.
A personal story.
Deeply personal story.
About a man who invited us to play FIFA on his PlayStation, and then the next day, he ditched us. Like we were absolutely no one. We are here to confront this man, Mr. Shahrukh Khan. Why? That's all I need to ask. Why?
I'm wondering why today also. I mean, my worry, my disturbance is much more than yours. You not being called is your problem. Me calling you again. How low can I go?
So that's the thing, right? Like after the roast, all our fans just began to assume that we just hang out with you guys all the time. Like we hang out with Karan Johar. Like Saturday ko hum phone karte
Can I just tell you, you don't put me in your roast team at all. I have nothing to do with that.
I completely
I was not in the country. Actually, I was on the planet. I don't know what I distance myself completely from roast. मुझे सिर्फ चिकन मालूम. मैं रोज चिकन खाता हूँ, हर रोज खाता हूँ. मेरे को चिकन बहुत अच्छा लगता है. और पीटा वालों मैं खाता भी नहीं हूँ.
No.
Almost how many layers of political correctness?
Because no matter what answer you give,
I'm going to be very politically correct.
That brings me to my first question.
Yeah.
Usually when we do a podcast, like usually.
But I want to ask, you really thought I'm going to call you next day for FIFA?
Look, we can't. कुछ तो सपना होता है यार लाइफ में. Like it's one of those. I was just like कि हो जाएगा तो क्या amazing होगा.
और जब लॉटरी टिकट खरीदते हो तो 1 in a trillion चांस तो होता है कि तुम्हारा नंबर आएगा ना.
Anyway, you said he's gonna be politically correct. Right?
Yeah, but I won't say anything wrong today.
Yeah. You don't have to say anything wrong for things to go wrong.
Yeah, I'm born this way.
How does this work? Where you wake up one morning and you put on the TV and you see that some politician somewhere has said something and you are now the news of the day. You are now the debate of the day.
Yeah. And mostly, I'm with due respect, I'm fumbling. No, I think I haven't. So I wake up like this in the morning. So last night, there was some news about the Honorable President Donald Trump. I use proper name for everyone. Mr. Donald Trump had done something in America. And there was this whole news, something is happening, something. I don't know what it was, but something was happening. I don't want to mention any ethnic and religious groups about this. So I'm lying down and I wake up in the morning and my first thought, which I have nothing to do with that word. I don't even think right now I have a valid visa. And I may never get it after this. But I was lying down there and I pick up my phone with this speed in the morning. I wake up and I used to be very fast, when these things never used to happen, I used to wake up like this. Come on. King of Bollywood. Now I wake up like this. Kaun sa king? Kaun sa Bollywood? And then my hand goes automatically to my phone. And my prayers are happening inside, in every language. I do prayers in every language to every god. Kina, please, I have nothing to do what's happened in America today. I hope not. Day before yesterday, some of the filmmakers, and rightly so or wrongly, I don't know. It was their point of view, but they all got a little angry with some disturbance that happened up north somewhere in India. Related to something, and
I love the specifics.
I've heard of multiple choice questions. This is the first multiple choice answer I've heard.
And they started talking about how this is wrong. Somebody should not be physically violated, XYZ, And first thing I did in the shooting is कि मेरा नाम आ गया इसमें, क्योंकि मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा, मैंने किसी से बात नहीं की, मेरा नाम आ चुका है. And this gentleman was standing with me. He says 100 retweets हैं आपके नाम से. I said, I'm not there. I didn't make a comment. I made my personal love known to the person who was involved in this activity that may have happened up north somewhere, whatever. But I'm like, and I genuinely went and checked. And it was about me suddenly. And it was about me selling some gangster and bad guy and some religion and all. I'm like, why? And I can't make calls anymore. So I have decided, anyone says anything about me, wrong, right, good, bad, ugly, I will just go to the house. I want to go to the house because at the end of it all, it's all about a selfie.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's about. A selfie fixes everything.
I mean, at least I leave the place with this whole idea कि बस selfie करानी थी, अब तुम जाओ, अब तुम्हें कोई कुछ नहीं कहेगा. So if I went and took a lot of selfies, one day I've decided to give 7 days off, take selfies with everyone who has a mouth to speak or fingers to write. I'll be the most powerful man in this country.